Hello YouTube, this is Dawson Ryder here with Mega Multiman 22's request of the Gekiranger Auxiliary Mecha. Originally supposed to be a video of all of them together, Elephant, Bat, and Shark. It's going to turn into 3 separate ones due to being a lot to go over. Geki Toja and Geki Fire. Just at the beginning here, I want to point out something that, thank you for all your requests from my collection video. I have about 5 or 6 to film before I get to the ones I actually got from the video. But I want to point out that I usually only take requests through PM. So any of you that have been commenting, I check the comments, but it's hard for me to see all the comments about requests, so if you have any requests, just send it through PM, please. I'm not trying to be an asshole or something, but it's just a lot easier to keep track of. But I have gotten a ton of requests for Rinline, Chameleon, Animus, and Curex, so that's on its way, so stop asking about that. So, let's go ahead and get started with Geki Elephant. This is attempt 3 to review this since my backboard kept falling over. Let's go over Geki Elephant as he looks on his own. So on his own, obviously, he looks very nice. He looks very show accurate. The ball's rolling all around. He's cast in a green mainly, with some black accents on his ears and his head, and then on the sides here. And then his feet are all black here. He's got some nice kind of footprint patterns on the bottom, which is unexpected. His face looks very nice. Nice red eyes. The tusks are orange. They can move ever so slightly, but that's a feature of transformation. His trunk is done in kind of a gray, whitish plastic, so it's a little bit more bendable. You can move it up like that if you want, and don't want to break it too much. Here's the ball. It's black and green. It is supposed to go on his trunk. I just didn't have it on there because when he's standing on a surface, it's kind of hard to do unless you move it up. There you go. Then you can do that. And I just didn't have to deal with it, so yay for rolling ball action. Okay, so there's not a whole lot to go over for him in particular on his own. His main functions to show are in combining with Geki Toja and Geki Fire. So let's bring Geki Toja in. Here we go. So let's get Elephant ready. So in order to do that, I already removed the ball just for that sake. Remove the head totally. And then I messed up, but you're supposed to remove the tusk piece. The tusk piece is attached here, but these 2 pegs, and just remove it like this. And we're going to set these aside briefly. Now we're going to separate his whole body like this. Now take one side, and you're going to want to get it ready. To get it ready, just simply separate it like this. And you'll see that these things are here. Hold on, I'm messing up. Alright, here we go. Now move his legs all the way up, like so. And now right here, these will correspond to holes on Geki Toja. And just kind of snap it over. There we go. Now, same thing here with this one. Flip his legs all the way around. I should have done that first. I wasn't thinking. Okay, now separate this part. And you'll see here that these 2 things line up with the Geki Toja's shoulder once again. Let me fix his arms here. They look silly. Okay. And once I get that on, I'll adjust his arms. Okay. And then the next thing we want to do is take the main head of the elephant. And here you'll see this is a thing to hold like a staff or whatnot. Let me fix this a little bit. Okay. So now, stick that in there like you would the weapon, which I did not have in my review because I was missing it at the time. Okay, so things are coming along. And then to just, first before I finish this, just take the ball and attach it here just like you would. Okay, move his tusk down. Alright, here we go. Now the last thing you want to do is take his whole head and move it out like this. And you'll see in here there's a little hole that corresponds to this right here, and just snap it right in. Oops. Can be a little difficult to do if you can't see it that well. There we go. And then what you want to do is just fold this up to reveal the face. And there you have Geki Elephant Toja. And obviously in Gekiranger they had a different auxiliary system, which was armaments. And they never really had a complete combination of all 3 armaments together. Hold on, let me just adjust in the camera. Okay, here we go. So that is how Geki Elephant Toja looks. Very nice. I always liked the look of Geki Elephant Toja. I thought that the Gekiranger armament line was a lot better thought out than some of the engine stuff and the origamis that don't fold, and now this header stuff. So that's how he looks. Looks very nice. You can activate his spinning gimmick, but rather than pulling his arms out, you have to face them forward. Let's try to do this without incident, shall we? Nope. But as you can see, you can spin. and knock shit over. I'm not going to restart the recording because I've already done this 3 times, so you can just look at my Power Rangers collection behind here. Okay, so the next thing we're going to want to do is combine this with Geki Fire. So you're basically not going to want to change shit around too much. Just pull the shoulders off. And let's get this off. Take the elephant head off as well. And take the helmet off, and I'll just set Geki Toja aside. And bring Geki Fire in. Now what you're going to want to do is just basically, well, first thing actually, is you want to take these pieces off, in which one of them already fell off on the way. So there's one of these on each side. I sorry about that, all the mistakes going on over here. But take those off, and now just put these on just like you would on a Geki Toja. Oops. Stand by. Alright, I have returned. Sorry about all the mistakes. Today is just not my day. But I got the backboard back from the floor while I was getting this back from the floor as well. There we go. Alright. So now what you're going to want to do is recombine the headpiece of the elephant, and it's pretty self-explanatory. Once you get it, there's 2 holes, 2 pegs, just like always. And then you put that in Geki Fire's hand. Without messing up, hopefully. And then for Geki Fire, you're going to want to take his ears and fold them back. There we go. So there we have Geki Elephant Fire, which looks very nice. It doesn't look quite as cool as Geki Elephant Toja since it doesn't have its own helmet, but it's still nice that they allowed these armaments to combine with both mecha, which gives a lot more playability, and it's just an overall nice feature, and it's good for the show as well. Now you can also activate his feature, which I'm going to try to attempt without incident, which will probably not end up happening. Let me make sure he's on first. There we go. So, yeah, this isn't working. Let me turn him off. I really apologize. I would normally reshoot this review, but I'm really tired of reshooting it because this is my 4th take. So let's just try to redo that again. This is in vain of how Samurai How went. Many of you have been asking why I haven't reviewed Samurai How. I tried, and something very similar to this happened, except 10 minutes long, and worse. So let's try this. Just a quick demonstration. There we go. There we go. You can't see it very well because of the tight quarters. But there we go. Yay. Tight quarters demoing. Alright, so that's about it. I'm going to end this review right here before I embarrass myself any further. The Geki Elephant is a very cool mecha. If you're a Gekiranger fan, I can definitely recommend picking him up. They did not release a deluxe version in America. They released the small $20 versions for the $20 versions of mecha, which went with the small $20 Geki Toja or Jungle Pride. So if you have the deluxe version of the American or the Geki Toja and you don't have auxiliaries, I highly recommend it. They're so much better than the smaller versions. So thank you to your request, Mega Multi-Man 22. Sorry, there were so many mistakes. We're doing Geki Bat next, and let's hope that goes with a lot less trouble. So thank you for being patient with my mistakes, and check out dawsonrider.wordpress.com and my secondary blog channel. So see you in a few minutes. Signing out.